So let's just say it right here. Fast and Furious, it's pretty much a superhero franchise at this point after saying this one. My name is Zach, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new movie review today for The Fate of the Furious. Fast and Furious 8. Wow. We're 8 movies into this franchise. Let's talk about that really fast. I want to say this and say that I like the first one, and then obviously after that, I actually wasn't a big fan of the series. 2, 3, and 4, I was just kind of about. But 5 was the one that grabbed, I think, not even my attention, but a lot of people's attention. Ever since then, this has been one of my favorite franchises to enjoy and get hyped about. When a trailer comes out, when just something comes out about it. And I absolutely love and adore that for this. Because after seeing 5 and just past that, you really learn that even though the movies before that, 2, 3, and 4 weren't that good, the characters are what really drags you into these movies. And you know, it's big, dumb action and fun and unrealistic stunts and all this stuff, but it's the characters that really define the story for what it is. And that's kind of weird saying that in such an unrealistic movie, but that's what it is and truly is about. Vin Diesel says, family. But that's true, because it really is about this family that you get to watch on the screen. Let's talk about Fast and Furious 8, The Fate of the Furious. Obviously directed by F. Gary Gray, the guy who brought us straight out of Compton last year. He did a fantastic job with this movie. Is it directed well? I mean, it's a big action movie, so he directed some of the action scenes very well done. And it's better than some of the other Fast. I'm gonna have to say this, the action scenes in this movie are actually some of the best for the whole franchise overall. I really was floored. Some of the scenes in here, especially towards the ending, are fantastic. There's a lot of surprises in this movie as well that I wanted to see and I've been wanting to see, and you get that from this movie, and I absolutely loved it. And there's no spoilers for what those are, but I absolutely adored for what it is. And yes, the story for here is a little predictable in some senses. My friend actually called some things when we did our trailer reaction that I'm not going to say here, but I have to give him props for that because he did call some things that I was a little hesitant to say about, but I enjoyed that part of the story. Obviously, everyone's seen in the trailer, oh, Dominic Toretto goes rogue and stuff. I actually like that element of the story and how the interaction, the back-to-back, with just seeing how his side of the story is going, and then you get to see his crew side of the story. And I think that was a great way to split it down the line. And obviously, I love seeing that because in the 7th movie, we didn't get a lot of The Rock, and in this one, we get a bunch of him. We get a lot more of him, we get a lot more of Jason Statham, we get a lot more of just the crew's interaction itself. And some people might not like the jokes in this movie, but I thought this movie had some fantastic laughing out moments that are some of the best in the whole franchise overall. There's one scene in particular that just involves Jason Statham, and it really just made me laugh and gut-busting laughing, and I enjoyed that scene so much. It really made me want to go see the movie again. Charlize Theron, first time being in one of these movies as the villain, she did an excellent job as well. She looked badass, she was menacing, and you really believed in her. And the thing about these movies is, like I said, the characters are really what you believe in, and you really love the characters, and the thing about those characters is you actually do get scared when stuff gets intense because you actually don't know who's going to die. They have killed off major characters in this whole series, and I love that about the series. The new person in this movie is Scott Eastwood's character, and I have to say, I didn't think his character did a lot in this movie, but I would be open to see more of him in the franchise coming forward. And also Kurt Russell's character, great to see him back in here. He does a great job as well, has a little more of a bumped up role. But overall, Fate of the Furious was actually a really fun time at the movies. Yes, it's a big, dumb, fun action movie, but that's what you're getting into. It has cheesy dialogue, but the characters and the story is what you're going for. The characters are so great in this movie, and they're some of the best in this whole franchise. I think F. Gary Gray did such a fantastic job showing the character development in this, and just moving it forward as the story progresses. Obviously, rest in peace, Paul Walker. It's mentioned in here what's going on with them, and it's great to see that, but it's a great way to move past that and bring us into a whole new trilogy for the franchise from what they're planning and all that. I honestly had any complaints with the movie. I mean, yes, I could nitpick the hell out of this, say how unrealistic it is. But the two big things I think I really do have a problem with this, and this is something that's been going on since the 5th movie, is Vin Diesel's character is pretty much a superhuman. He literally is superhuman and powerful, and Dominic Toretto to the rescue, and he's always just this perfect human being, always being able to succeed when everything's pushed against him. And I don't mind that, because it's a movie, and it's dumb, unrealistic fun, but sometimes that might bother some people. And sometimes when I was watching this movie, I was thinking that same thing. I was like, oh, he's going to do it again. Oh, he's going to do it again. And it's predictable, but that's just could be a nitpick and all that. I think there's a great opening for this new world and this new trilogy that they opened up, and it's a great way to bring us into more of a story. Obviously, it's crazy to think how street racing went to now all this international spy stuff, but I think that's what the franchise needed to do, and it's a great way to bring it into that. Some people might not like that, but I have to say, if you're not a fan of Fast and Furious anymore, I mean, give it a shot. You might never know. It might change your mind. One more big thing I really liked about this is actually they did bring some of the street racing back into this in some of the scenes. It was more car chases and stuff like that than just shootouts and everything like that. Yes, you got your shootouts, but overall, it was cool to see how they brought that into this. All that said, I'm going to give The Fate of the Furious a B+. I had a huge fun time with The Fate of the Furious. I thought it was such a fun time at the movies, and I think you will too. If you're enjoying all the Fate of the Furiouses and all the Fast and Furious movies, I think you're going to enjoy this one. If you've kind of been tempered and like, I kind of fell off after the first one, watch 5. If you watch 5, you just don't like this unrealistic stuff anymore, you might not want to go see this movie. But besides that, guys, tell me what you guys thought of Fate of the Furious down below, and also let me know what you guys think of all the actors, who's your favorite character, and all that. What's your favorite Fast and Furious movie as well? I honestly gotta say, this might be my favorite one now. Also, I was very lucky to see Baby Driver early, the new Edgar Wright film. That review is also down on my channel. Click on my channel below. It'll be one of the first videos you see. Go check it out. That movie was incredible as well, and I think you'd really like to hear the review and hear what my thoughts were of that movie. If you guys like this and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. You'll be getting a lot more videos very soon. The summer season's almost here, which means we get Guardians, Pirates, Baywatch, King Arthur, Wonder Woman, and a bunch of other movies. I can't wait to watch and see. We'll be getting there very soon, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and enjoy the rest of your day.